everything working now? I'm actually surprised. I wasn't expecting people to be on time, actually. Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream of We Die Too Much in sort of Convallaria Night Crimson. Apologies for the black screen earlier. Like I said earlier, wasn't expecting people to be on time. So I started playing this particular scene and I'm like, yep, I'm ready. I'm good to go. I should be fine for like 2 hours at least. And then I made the rather sudden and unfortunate realization that I forgot to do my Duolingo. So I was like, maybe it's okay. I'll just like turn this off for a second and then like quickly do my daily. Like a really quick, easy lesson that I can do in like less than a minute. And then that's when you guys came. So yeah, that's what happened there. Also, word of warning, I am technically on call right now, so this is I stream until it's like late-ish, like 12:31-ish / if I get a call. So if I randomly stop the stream, you will know why. I'm a bit quiet. Oh no, hold on. Let's see. How's this? Or actually, let's do that. How about this? Is this okay? I'm not at max yet. So I can technically make it louder. A bit more? Okay. Let's see. I haven't changed any of my settings, so I'm not sure why, but I did move my mic back a little bit because I had to show my webcam earlier for something and then I could see my mic, so I moved it further away from me. I think that's about the only change. That would do it? You mean the volume changing or the moving the mic further away? Is it good now? Do I need to adjust anything else? Better? Okay. That's good. Let me know if you need me to make any more adjustments then. But yeah, did you catch what I said earlier about why the screen was black at least? I don't really want to repeat that. I didn't move it that much though. It was like a couple of centimeters. Let's try a little bit closer then. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, but I will start then if we are good to go. Okay, I think we got everything done, and then we just needed to do a lights out.
私はコタを信じてるけど、あのお守りは証拠が上がっちまったんだよな。まさか本当に。
同じ証拠でも見方によって解釈も違ってくるわ。それが誰の罪を示しているのか今はまだ確定していない。そうじゃない？
ああ、 かにな。ああ、もう寝る寝る。明日も早々だぞ。ありがとな、サフィア。
おやすみ。
Oh. Let's go. Grab the amulet and let's find Koto for some answers. Okay. Anything we have to do? I don't see anything at the moment, so let's go. We never had much information about the bloodluck sites in the first place, and our investigation is... Oh. Is this the end of the mobile squad? I hope not! Ah. Raya? Why are you here? That amulet! Where did you find it? Tell me now, where? On the mistport, in a wine barrel. Emi! It must be Emi. She's been missing for days. I gave her this amulet. I just added this luck site a few days ago. What? Emi is missing too? The crew on the mistport says the barrels are filled with wine for the trade director's banquet tonight. I bet Emi and the other missing kids will show up there too. Haha, so that's why his amulet was there. This little yellow cat keeps coming to the harbor every few days like it's looking for someone. Who are you looking for? Little yellow cat. I heard blood luck sites not only look beautiful but also bring good luck. No wonder they're so valuable. Why is there ... at the security bureau? Oh! Finally, we know where the kids are. I'll call Heath and the others. We need to rescue them quickly. Yes. And we're bringing our healer this time, right?
時間がない。皆の見解を共有したい。
手がかりによると、行方不明の子供たちは晩餐会の前にマティス長官の邸宅に運ばれていったようです。以前にミストポートで抜き打ち検査をした際は怪しい積み荷は見つかりませんでした。これは自分の推測になりますが、マティス長官はこの程度の事件は気にすることなく、予定通りに晩餐会を開催すると思われます。
じゃあ今すぐ出発しよう。あいつの家に直行して取り押さえるんだ。
ダメよ。
どうして？
有力な証拠がないし、令状もない。今の状況ではマティス長官を摘発して家宅捜索することは不可能よ。
有力な証拠？こんな時にそんな証拠がどこにあるんだよ。とりあえず捕まえてから証拠を見つけるってことじゃダメなのか？
No, we can't.
素晴らしいね。入隊してすぐクビなんて楽しい人生じゃない。
ウェーブラン治安局処罰規定の第5条によると、違法な捜査を行った場合、
まあ、はいはい、わかった。わかりました。どうしてもダメって言うなら、治安局の局長に頼んで緊急で捜索令状を出してもらうしかないか。
ええ。それが可能なら最善の策と言えるでしょうね。
なんかまずいのか？
我らが局長のご英断に期待するくらいなら、マティス長官が素直に自首するのを期待した方がマシね。
そもそも相手は貿易庁長官だ。高い地位にあって絶大な権力を握っている。そもそも証拠がないのに、たとえあったとしてもすぐに許可が下りることはないだろうな。
くそ、事 件の操作をするだけでどうしてこんなにめんどくさいんだ。
まったく、その文句もう聞きすぎて耳にタコができてるよ。
それが治安局のルールだから、早く慣れるしかない。
何はともあれ、一番大事なのはやっぱり人を助けることでしょ。さっさと突入するべきだ。
落ち着いて、ラビア。軽はずみに動いたらやぶ蛇になるだけよ。それにもっと確実な方法だってあるわ。例えばその晩餐会に潜入するとか。
そうか、宴会の場で現行犯逮捕ってか。
そう、晩餐会には多数のゲストが訪れるわ。客に紛れて入るのはそう難しくはないはず。その場で確かな証拠さえつかめれば、マティス長官を司直の手に委ねられるかもしれない。
いいじゃないか。唯一の問題は私たちが招待状を持っていないことだな。
そこで潜入する前に先輩方のご協力が必要なんです。
分かった。僕たちは先に周辺を探ろう。時が来たら君たちの行動を全力でサポートする。
あともう一つ、コタのことなんだけどさ、一緒にいい意味を助けに行きたいって。しょうがないから認めてやった。
うん。
いい意味のことが心配か。そう肩に力入れんなって自分で言ってただろ。緊急事態の時ほど冷静でいるべきだって。
そうね。行きましょう。計画についてもう一度打ち合わせをしなきゃ。
Yay, we got an infiltration plan. Okay. Or at least, I hope we have a plan. Let's see if anything's going on at the map. Nope. Okay. Off duty we go. In quotations, because we're sneaking into a party. I'm assuming it's tonight, right? Done. The banquet is held in the hall with fewer guards in the south. Easier to sneak in from there and avoid patrols. Okay. Got it. Thanks, Alice. Excuse me, may I see your invitation, please? Thank you for cooperating. Please enter. We actually managed to sneak in by hiding under the carriage. You did? Ah. But the security is tighter than we thought. It won't be easy to blend in. Maybe we should reconsider the idea of dressing up as noblewomen to get in. Let's just go in. I'm ready. Give me a break. No fancy clothes can turn a peasant like me into a noble. I just want to find my sister as soon as possible. Well, we gotta think of something. According to the terrain info Alice and the others gathered, if we want to sneak in unnoticed. Paul, I know you've got a lot of experience in this area. We could really use some help. Sure thing. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Me too. I'll do anything if it means we'll find Amy sooner. Find an invitation? Oh, like break some boxes? The patrol route is very thorough. It'll take some time to find security loopholes. I'll save you the trouble. Watch this. Eh? Huh? I suddenly feel so... Oh my gosh! A tranquilizer? The mobile squad actually has the budget for that? We can sneak in anywhere we want with this. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, thanks, friend. Where would you find an invitation? In a box? It's probably in a box. I also have to talk to this person up there. This person. If I hit the barrel and blow it up, will it take down that person too? Oh, shoot. Collateral damage, sorry. I did get too close. I forgot she zooms into it. I'm okay like this, right? Right?
私だって落ち着いて行動できるよ。
For 2 turns, okay. Oh, I wouldn't have come if I've known about this. That person seems a little strange. We might find something interesting if we get closer and investigate. Oh, I see. Oh no! You're like right there! You're like right there! Is there, like, no way to go around without... No... Riot, do you do knockback damage? No, no you don't. Or do you? Do you do knockback damage? No, okay. Let's see. It doesn't say anything about what happens if we're discovered, just if we're defeated, right? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That annoying Fabius is here at the banquet too. No one said anything about this when they invited me. I wouldn't have come if I'd known. This guy's invitation is sticking out of his pocket. Nah, this is my chance. Thanks for the invite. Did you see that? This is what a master thief is capable of. You can only use this before moving. You're not really that strong. Okay, let's do that. Will they wake up if they get attacked? Removed when taking any damage. Okay, so if we attack them, unless it's a one-hit KO, then they will wake up. Okay. Okay. Let's go this way, I guess. The more I think about it, the more it ticks me off. Curse this stupid banquet. I'm going home to get some sleep. Okay, bye. Do you think the security bureau can crack the Bloodluck-side case? Bah, the security bureau is just a bunch of deadbeats on the payroll for doing squat. If I were in charge, I'd crack the case in 3 days. Meanwhile, it takes them 10 years just to find a dog. By then, it'll probably have died from old age. He's actually got a point. Listen, someone said I got a point. As the saying goes, in wine there is truth. Ooh. You must be drunk. How many people are in front of you? I'm not drunk. There are 3. I can see them clearly. There's nobody over there. Man, you're hallucinating. Quit drinking already. Calm down. Ah. This person's gonna wake up like real fast. I mean, like, technically, you're not in their... You are in their vision, but they're not moving, so it should be okay to kill this one, right? Yeah, right. Are you strong enough to take this one down? Oh, you are. And I need to wait 1 move before I can do anything. Okay. I'll just get closer for now. Is this too close? I guess we shall see. I once dreamed of bringing glory back to Iria. But now I'm just a doorman here in Waverin City and I haven't even seen what's on the other side of the door. So what? I fought tooth and nail for years during Iria's War of Independence only to end up here. Listen to me, young man. You've spared yourself years of pointless struggle. As for what's behind the door, remember, ignorance is bliss. Ugh.
落ち着くなよ、サフィア。了解。
おっと、ちょうどよかった。私の相手を務めるには早すぎたね。
I'm glad they all dodged this one little corner. Okay. Hey, do you think someone like us can attend this banquet? Someone smelly and sweaty like you? Forget it. The director only rolls out the red carpet for the real rich and powerful of Waverend City. I don't get it though. If they're so rich and powerful, why all the secrecy? What would you know? Nobles are different. It's called being classy.
最も有効な策は
Just in case you turn around. We're a little bit too
この
close to
戦
you.
いは間もなく終わる。
行くよ。速攻で終わらせる。
Oh, I can actually reach it. Let's go.
私だって落ち着いて行動できるよ。
You guys go in. I'll stay here to support you. Someone like me would stick out like a sore thumb in there. You know what I'm like. I'll just screw things up and get in your way. Don't worry. We'll definitely find Emi. We'll do our best, Kota!
皆の努力が報われてよかった。緊張していた
Paul's family photo! Oh, it raises attack! That's so cute.
Minaよ。イリア王国軍将校に政界の要人。それに。私の知らない貴族もわんさかいる。
ええ、この宴会まさに福間伝ね。
申し訳ございません。失礼ですがお二人様、どうも見慣れないお顔のようですが、どなた様でございましたでしょうか。
私たちは
初めてお目にかかります。私はファディア、こちらはブラール。シェルト伯爵の親衛隊長を務めております。
ああ、さようでございましたか。お会いできて光栄です。どうぞ今宵の宴を存分にお楽しみくださいませ。
どうにか切り抜けた。てか、シェルト伯爵って誰だ？
知らない。父が話していたのを聞いただけ。
そっか。けどファリアって名前も悪くないね。
冗談はこれくらいにして、あちらを見てみましょう。
あいつら、舐めた口を。
フェーブランの汚いものって彼ら自身のことなんじゃない？それはそうと、子供たちは一体どこに隠されているの？
どうも嫌な予感がするな。
ご来賓の皆様、ようこそお越しくださいました。イリアの名門の皆様、並びに要人の皆様と一堂に会することができ、誠に光栄の至りでございます。イリアの真の先駆者である皆様には、この土地で得られる最高の贈り物を享受する権利がございます。今宵 私どもは宮廷の宴にも引けを取らない一品をご提供したいと思います。お楽しみいただくワインは騎士諸国連合から輸入された絶品で1000を超える工程を経て醸造されたものであります。
穀潰しどもがよくもこんな贅沢を。
まさに彼らの贅沢な暮らしがイリアを蝕んでいるのよ。
もちろん最高の贈り物はこれだけにとどまりません。礼儀を知り尽くした上、もてなし上手な我が主人はお客人の最大の期待を決して裏切らないのです。
どういう意味だ。まさか
前菜ってつまり。
毎度ながら私どもはさまざまな風味の前菜をご用意いたしました。ご来賓の皆様に心ゆくまで精選し、カーリー味わっていただくために、当地の産になる繊細で魅惑的な花もあれば、はるかウィルター山脈より取り寄せました野種あふれる青いつぼみもございます。
花、つぼみ。
下層民にとっては飢餓こそが最高の調味料であるように、禁忌こそ貴人の味わうべき極上の美味でございます。
畜生ども、一体何をしようとしているんだ。
あいつらは子供たちを人でなしめ。
それではお食事の時間です。皆様、楽しい一夜をお過ごしくださいませ。
どけ、何、これは。
マティス。
死体、召喚の死体が。
I was really bracing myself for what was gonna be in the box when there's Mathis's body, and it's like, I mean, it's still like, what? But also, we still haven't found the children. Hi, TGL! Instant date evening of April 29th. Raid Director's Mansion Banquet Hall. While investigating the case of missing children, the mobile squad discovered the body of Trade Director Mathis in a wooden crate, presented as his own banquet that night. The deceased appeared to have been killed instantly by an icicle-shaped weapon that pierced his chest. No other wounds were found on the body. A crimson luxite was found in the mouth of the deceased. Investigations suggest that it was placed by the murderer after the crime, but the intent remains unclear. Regarding the related case of missing children, the victims were found one by one in the remaining wooden crates presented at the banquet. Testimony from the butler, various attendees, and related evidence from the crime scene confirmed that Trade Director Mathis was the mastermind behind the disappearances, which are part of a sinister network of kidnapping, trafficking, exploitation, and murder of children. Reporter, Mobile Squad, Safia. April 29th. Thinking about it, the Luxite in the body's mouth seems somewhat similar to the ruby on the amulet. Could there be a connection? Wait, hold on. Nope, I didn't want to skip. But are the children alive still? Layla's reply, April 29th. Good job. It seems that this piece of Luxite is very significant. Have it examined by the evidence section. We can't determine if it's safe yet, so please proceed with caution in the follow-up investigation. I'll fully support you in the next steps of the investigation of missing persons. Thanks, Layla. Okay. Safia was right. When blood looks at what? No, I missed it. I missed it. What did she say? I forgot I had auto on. I missed a comment from Heath. Turn that off. Trouble never ends, does it? Either way, our actions were successful. You and Ryo worked well together. Old partners? Yes, thanks for your help today, Call. No problem. In this line of work, not using this crossbow would be a waste. We'll work together more from now on. Well, I'm off. By the way, here's a letter. For you and Ryo, I suppose. Keep it. A letter? Oh! New party member! Oh, Kota's letter. Okay, Emi is alive. Okay, thank goodness. Thank you for saving Emi. This is a little something for me and my boss. Take it. Don't worry, it's all legitimate. Emi's still weak. Her cough hasn't stopped, and now she has a rash. After all she's been through, it makes me think who got off too easy by not dying by my hand. I know, I've been a lousy brother, but I've made up my mind. From now on, I'm going to save up a lot of money. It's only a bit of hard work. I'll do anything to get her the treatment she needs. Luckily, I gave the amulet to Emi in the hope that its blessing would help her recover sooner. If you hadn't found it, I can't imagine what would have happened to Emi. The Luxite on the amulet is said to have magical powers. I've already returned it to her in hopes it will continue to protect her and our family. Lastly, thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Emi developed a rash? The crew of Thunder Fury is also showing these symptoms. This letter is accompanied by Kota and Tristan's token of gratitude. Kota's knife! Increased by 20 points! Nice. Okay. Let's see. What was Layla's favorite again? Begin with small cases to rediscover the city. Let's meet those we vowed to protect and hear their true wishes. Whether the path is bright or stormy, I'll walk with you. Oh! Oh yeah, that's for the additional skills. Okay, cool. Although the stolen blood Luxite has not been found yet, the smugglers have surfaced. Keep up the good work. We will definitely be able to change the city. Why are you still lit up? Why is it still lit up? Okay, clue board. Let's get the updated clues. After the death of Mathis, the Commissioner of Office of Trade, the autopsy report indicated a red Luxite was found stuffed in the corpse's mouth. Murder weapon. An icicle-like dagger. Any symptoms? Oh. In his letter, Kota mentioned the changes in Emi's symptoms. In addition to coughing, weakness, and coma, a rash also appeared. After the death of Mathis, the Commissioner of Office of Trade, the autopsy report indicated, judging from the wounds on the deceased was pierced through the chest with an icicle-shaped weapon, killing with a single blow. Oh, now you go away. Okay. Can't update these yet. So it's just this one that I can update. And you can learn a new skill. I'm more used to this one, I think.
あなたとの議論はいつも発見をもたらしてくれる。ありがとう。
Let's see. Gains range 2 lasting until the end of the action. Can re-attack. Ha. Okay. Physical damage first one shot deals. Sure, let's go with this one. And then I need to remember to actually equip them this time. It's like the Barbie movie. Hi, Dino. Hi, what? I'm so confused. Am I missing something? Ooh, I can use stronger weapons. Okay, let's see. Skip you this one. Let's see what else everyone has. Oh, you can use a rod. Okay, that's good. And you don't have any weapons. Okay, so I can give you this sword probably. Then... kinda wanna give you this one actually. You can have your family photo. Okay. Wait, no, I need to equip skills. Hold on. I was almost gonna forget again. Who else did I upgrade? Heath, did you get everything? Yeah, you did. It was Call. Okay. I think we're good. And a whole bunch of people are supposed to say, "Hi, Barbie," because in the Barbie movie, every woman is Barbie. So every Barbie just says, "Hi, Barbie," and responds with, "Hi, Barbie," in the movie. Except for Ken. Ken is Ken. Oh, I get it, because everyone's saying hi. That's why you're... Okay, I understand now. Okay, sorry. Was it like that? I mean, there are multiple Kens, too. if it doesn't cost anything, I'll do a little bit of training. But I'll run it on auto. Unless, what level are these? 14. Oh, Call, you are white low, okay.
この戦技の天才が来たからには心配
戦
無用だよ。
況を変えてみせる。
Oh, you can all fit on the map. Okay, sure. I think I was just gonna do it. Oh wait, no you can't.
分かったわ。戦況を変えてみせる。
Sorry, Ellis. We can only do 5. How is everyone today?
おっと、ちょうどよかった。
Another reminder that I am on call at the moment, so if I randomly end the
やつらに
stream
目に物を見せてやるよ。
abruptly, you will know why.
楽
But
勝楽
hoping
勝。
that everything is okay. Oh, I should really take that equip off Ryan. I don't think I like it very much. Especially when I'm running on auto.
バッチリだね。今回もぴったり息が合ってたんじゃないか。この勝利をどう祝うかって。そうだね。
It's fine, I'm used to people not instantly understanding my genius. Well, I'm so sorry that we are too small-brained for you.
この戦技の天才が来たからには心配無用だよ。
I do want Heat to level up because or stay leveled up because they're our healer.
相手の作戦は
No. I don't know. I think that seems to be what you're implying, that no one can understand your genius because we are too small-brained for you.
私の相手を務めるには早すぎたね。
Yeah, I gotta take that equip off
ちょう
Rania.
どよかった。
It's terrible in auto.
これを終わらせる。
皆の努力が報われてよかった。金
No, she says. I can read between the lines, Elaine. I think it's this. Yeah, it is. Okay, replace. Okay, maybe one more.
この戦技の天才が来たからには心配無用だよ。
分かったわ。戦況を変えてみせる。
Wow, Call leveled up fast. You were level 11 while everyone else was like 14 and 15 before, and now you're 15 too.
相手の作戦は問題ない。
奴らに目に物を見せてやるよ。
I had a couple of overripe bananas earlier because I'm not sure if I mentioned
相手の
last
作戦
time.
は
So
バッチリだね。
問題ない。
今回もぴったり息が合ってたんじ
there
ゃないか。
was, I
こ
think
の
it
勝利を
was
どう祝うか
last
って。
week.
そうだね。
I think it was last week. Like my mom came to check up on me and gave me like 3 bananas or something like that, and then dropped off some other stuff too. And then the next day I was over at her house and she was like, wait, I remember it. This was the Saturday. I think it was the Saturday. Yeah. She brought over bananas. She gave me 3 bananas in the evening. And then the next day I went grocery shopping with her and she bought 2 more bunches of bananas and she's like, did you finish the bananas yet? And I'm like, Mom, you just gave it to me like 12 hours ago. No, I'm not done the 3 bananas yet. And so she gave me 3 more bananas instead of a whole bunch. But so I got a bunch of bananas. So I had some overripe bananas earlier, and so I decided to try making some banana bread. Yeah, I made banana bread, and it's unfortunately a little bit on the dry side. Like flavor-wise, I think it's okay. It's not too sweet. Actually, I think I should have added a bit more sugar. The recipe was like, we recommend 3/4 a cup, but if you want less sweet, then do half a cup. And if you want more sweet, then do 1 cup. So I'm like, I'll do half a cup. So I did half a cup, and I used brown sugar instead of white sugar. But yeah, I think it could be a little bit sweeter. And it's a little bit on the dry side because I think my pan was like a little bit bigger than what they recommended. So it should have needed less time in the oven. But I think it's still pretty tasty. Yes, hooray for banana bread! Didn't Mel give us a recipe for banana bread? Oh, maybe. I should have checked that before I consulted the internet. We'll have to give an apology to Mel later, I suppose. But yeah, so now I have some banana bread at home that I can snack on. I still have 1 more banana left because it was the second batch that she gave me was like completely green when she gave it. So she was like, yeah, it'll take some time before these are ripe. So yeah, here you go. According to the recipe, it's supposed to be the best banana bread. Okay, next time I will buy a whole bunch of bananas and I will save it for just that recipe for the best banana bread. That's still good. Yeah, you need some ripe bananas for banana bread, but I do like eating bananas themselves, so I don't mind eating like a bunch of them. Which is why they usually don't ever get to that overly ripe stage. But yeah, making the banana bread was pretty simple though, so while I was waiting for it to bake in the oven, I was doing a little bit of a little bit of things around the house that I've been meaning to do for a while, but I just hadn't had the time, like taking the boxes for my PC and closing it up so I can bring it downstairs. I still haven't actually brought the box downstairs because my basement has crawlies in it. So I was kind of hoping that my dad can bring it downstairs for me. But it's sitting next to the garage. Not the garage, the basement door, ready to go downstairs. And I finally got around to taking down my Christmas tree. I think Dino's probably at her limit of not making fun of me for not taking down my tree yet, so it is all packed away now. So yeah, that was a pretty productive almost hour that I was baking the banana bread for. It takes a lot of confidence for someone to name their recipe the best. I had one for lasagna. I do have to admit it's pretty good. Oh, you will have to share the recipe sometime. I don't think I've made lasagna since I moved out. I think a part of me is like, I don't really like cleaning up melted cheese because it's a bit of a hassle, but it's just so easy to make spaghetti and the other pasta dishes that I don't really think too much of a lasagna. But lasagna does sound nice sometimes. I think Mel got it from somewhere else. You have to take care of crawlies early, or else they have babies. The next thing you know, you have an infestation. I know, like earlier, I think it was on Friday. It was yesterday. It was yesterday. I went out early in the morning for an appointment, and then there was a rather large crawly above the door to my house from the garage. But at the time, I was also in a rush to go because I was going to be running late for my appointment, so I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this, but also I don't have the time to deal with this, so I gotta go. And so I left, and when I came back, it was gone. I looked around, and it wasn't there. So then, I just ignored it. And then I went out for another appointment later in the afternoon because I had 2 appointments. And then when I was leaving the house, there was a smaller crawly in this exact same spot. I'm like, there's no way you shrunk, so you are another crawly. But I also need to leave for my appointment. So I must go. And so I left. And then my dad came by in between because apparently that day was just a day for appointments and he had an appointment to change his car tires. So he actually stores his seasonal tires in my garage. So he came by and then I was telling him, because he gave me a call to let me know that he was on the way, because sometimes I panic a little bit if I hear random sounds downstairs and I'm like, I'm the only person here. Why am I hearing sounds downstairs? And it's just my parents. So they give me a call before they come, or they leave me a message, so then I know that they're here, kind of thing. So he was giving me a call and I'm like, oh, I'm going to my appointment. It's okay. And he's like, okay. And I was like, wait, if you're going to the garage, can you check if there's like a crawly? Like I saw some earlier. And he's like, okay. And he thinks he got the smaller one, but I don't actually know. He said that he smacked it, but it might have gotten lost afterwards because he couldn't find the body. Yeah. Yeah. I am not good with the crawlies. You have to take care of... Oh, yeah. Lasagna is a lot of work. Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth it for it to taste a little better than store-bought. I mean, it depends, right? If you can find a really, really good store-bought one and you don't mind spending the money for it, then it's fine. Otherwise, if you're like, oh, but I really wish that this lasagna had more basil in it or something like that, then you could make it yourself, or maybe it's like, oh, some additional garlic would be nice. Then it might be worth it. Also, for cost saving occasionally, sometimes as well. I don't know, ingredients can be pretty expensive too, you know? Buy a broom if you have to, that comes with the dustpan. I don't know if a broom is gonna help too much in this case. Like, I've tried smacking flies with brooms and that doesn't work very well. Buy a broom, this is how I deal with crawlies. Okay. How about you help me deal with crawlies when you come over? Please help me, this is gonna be an ongoing problem. Just vacuum it up. TGL, don't be ridiculous. You wouldn't have time to plug it in, unravel the cord, chase the crawler. It would be gone by the time you get to it. At least with the broom, you have the length of the handle for long distance killing. Sorry to sound bougie, but I have a Dyson. It's chronically charged and cordless. And if the dustpan has long a handle too, even better for long distance body disposal. You can do it in seconds and you redeem it with your TD points, but then what do you do when you have to clean the... What do you do if you have to clean the thing out? Like that goes somewhere eventually, right? Like you vacuum it up and then it goes somewhere and then you have to empty it out. Like, Mel also suggested maybe having a hand vacuum to deal with it, but I'm still like, I mean, yeah, you can, but I don't want to deal with what happens afterwards when you have to empty it out. And I don't really like the thought of having them in there. Ugh, Yeah, nope, just me and my arachnophobia. Also, hello! Hello, Misha, as well. I just escort crawlies outside because I don't like killing them. I have a plastic thing that I kept just to catch them. That is smart. I don't know if I'm comfortable enough getting close enough to them even with the plastic thing unless it's on like a very long stick maybe to catch them, and then I DK. I mean, it might be worth a shot, but just they'll just come back inside. That's kind of what I'm worried about too, in a way. Like, there was one time that I was leaving my garage, and then while I was backing out, this giant crawly just landed on my windshield, like the front windshield on the driver's side, and I freaked out so bad. Like, I was still backing up about the same, but I was internally panicking so much. And then it just kind of like slid off, and I didn't see where it slid off afterwards, but like I think it fell off while I was outside, so if anything it landed on the ground outside, but I think they just kind of just crawled back in. I mean, I don't know if I ever saw it again, but it was a really big crawly. I don't mind a lot of bugs, like as long as they don't get too close. Like, I'm okay with ladybugs and butterflies, and beetles for the most part. I can't handle mosquitoes because I'm slightly allergic to them, I think. They swell up a lot. Even when it's just like even if I'm not scratching them, it's like the brushing of fabric against the bite will be enough to irritate it and swell even more, sort of thing. Like, I don't mind a number of bugs, but the certain crawlies in my basement and garage, I do mind quite a bit. If I didn't think bugs are so revolting, I would hang their bodies up so the others would get the message. Oh my. No, I don't think I would do that either. Oh boy. I just catch bugs, usually spiders, with my hands, then throw them out the door. You are a much braver soul than I am, and I applaud you for treating them with care. All insects are to be long distance and outside the home or receive death. I am glad you have the courage to deal with them. Mosquitoes are annoying enough when they bite us and make us itchy, but the worst part is if you travel to certain parts of the world, they carry scary diseases. Yeah, that's true. That also reminds me I need to check to make sure my vaccinations and stuff are up to date before my trip later this year. Okay, but some spiders can necrotize your flesh. So I don't think I needed that reminder. I really don't think I needed that reminder. Oh. Oh. Oh, I did not need that. I did not need that imagery. I really didn't need that imagery. If you are happy, then that is fine, but I did not need that imagery. If you think okay, you think spiders are cute and fluffy, and your cats usually eat the ones you don't get. That is a very much to each their own, but I am going to stay on the side of someone else please handle them and maybe not release them into somewhere else in my home. Only some spiders are cute? No such thing. All deserve death if they wander into my home. Yeah, I don't think I can handle them. I mean, if it was like... If Pokemon were real and a Joltik wandered in, then I would have definitely been more inclined to try and release it carefully outside of my home. But no. No. Okay, I'm gonna lights out here. Let's move on. I got Simona on the Luvata banner. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. If it makes you feel any better, my friend recently started playing the game around the time that this Safi's banner was out. And you know how in the game you get one copy of Mytha free when you start off, like a guaranteed Mytha? Yeah, she pulled several times for the Safi banner and then ended up with like 2 extra copies of Mytha and never getting Safi. She did eventually get Samantha from the beginner's banner, but yeah, the 2 copies of Mytha was pretty was pretty brutal. You know that phenomenon that I think occurs in Australia where hundreds of nope, I do not need I do not need that imagery. No, I am not reading the rest of that. My luck ran out on getting Agatha and Kvari in one temple. Ooh, that's nice. That's a really nice temple. Still broke after Kvari. I did not try for Kvari. I did not try after Safi. So my luck sites are still trying to get replenished. Because I also tried pulling for her skin and ended up getting it on the last pull. uh...
ゲス野郎。
ラビア。
離せ。子供たちを離せ。ちくしょう。
キア、あなたが経験したこと、その傷跡はまだ痛むの？
Sorry, I drank some tea while that cutscene was going on. And then my last mouthful had a whole bunch of tea leaves in it, so I needed some water to wash it down. Okay, Wayfriend Times headline. Fellow Irian compatriots, I hereby claim responsibility for the death of Mathis. Claim responsibility? 7 years ago, the people of Iria united to overthrow the tyrannical rule of the old state. However, just like the grand discovery of the Lexite veins, this so-called independence is nothing but a sugar-coated lie. Our suffering and humiliation have not stopped, they have only intensified. The noble officials and the Union are colluding, voraciously exploiting every Irian, and the laws that were supposed to uphold justice have been twisted by these vicious beasts into instruments of our oppression. Today's area sees us trampled by the nobles, forsaken by laws, and whipped by hard labor. Why? We built everything in this country, and when it finally became independent, no one cared about our lives. Aryan compatriots, how much longer will you endure this? Last night I carried out the execution of Mathis, the trade director, and hereby reveal his crimes to the public. Enemies of Iria, Mathis Basma, Mansur, crimes committed, smuggling blood-luxite, colluding with the Union, kidnapping and murdering children. In the future, this roster recording the crimes of Iria's enemies will continue its mission until the flames in our hearts shatter the darkness and illuminate hope. A letter from the murderer? Stop abusing our highlight message! I'm not looking at chat for a while. Okay. What? Hi. Let's turn off auto. Have you seen the news about the trade director's murder in the papers? Yeah. Every word on the paper hits right at the face of the security bureau. It's true, though. The law that should uphold justice now is a tool for various officials to cover their tracks. The mobile squad is working hard to uphold justice in the law. Yeah, though sometimes I can't help but envy the convenience of anonymity. Yeah, it's fair. It's okay. You guys are working hard. You guys are working really hard. Okay. You got a new skill. What is it? Heals all allies with bitter worth in battle, restoring 60%. Piercing deals piercing attack equal to 30% of magic attack to all allies. And inflicts level 2 debuffs and life loss. Sounds pretty good. I think healing might be better though. Okay, then call. Before attacking, if the distance is no less than 5, damage increases by 30%. Oh yeah, you use a crossbow. Restores 2 energy and gains crit and ignore dodge, lasting until the end of the turn. Additionally, when using a skill that requires preparation, next time there's no need to prepare for one turn. I wish I knew about this before, because I think it would have been a good pairing with this one. Oh well. Let's go with this one then. I'm surprised highlights are used so much this stream. I know! Most of the time, the highlights aren't used at all. Just remember, spiders are tiny and easily squishable. 1 foot, simple as that. There was one time that it was like... I've had some pretty big ones in my garage. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still squishable by 1 foot, except it was like halfway up my garage wall, and it was the size of maybe like a pinky finger in diameter? Maybe a ring finger. No, not as much as a ring finger. Maybe a pinky finger. Like the whole pinky finger with 2 knuckles worth. 3 knuckles? 1, 2. The joint. Anyways, you know, I think you know what I mean. Nope, I don't want to think about bigger spiders. Now the big question is, do I keep trying to get Luvata or do I go for Coco and Inanna? That's tiny. I've seen spiders as big as dinner plates. I do not want to imagine spiders as big as dinner plates. I am glad I have never encountered one that big, but at the moment, that one is currently haunting my nightmares. So, I mean, to each their own. I mean, I guess also depends on what kind of other characters you have. Like I have Inanna, and she's really good for healing. Like she's probably the reason why I haven't been dying as much in the other battles and events I've had to do. What level am I? I'm guessing you mean like non-Spiral of Destinies wise. Give me 1 second, I forgot. I am level 60. Back. I started the stream before the day rolled over, so that showed up. Yeah, I'm level 60. Yep, I've been playing since the, I want to say first month-ish, so it's just been consistent daily since then. I wasn't starting since day one like Dino has. Dino... Pretty much when the game started, she's been really excited about this one, and she was re-rolling her accounts for Gloria. And then I didn't join in until about like a week or two later when Gloria's banner was still up. I just use a lot of damage with like 20 to 40% lifesteal. That's pretty smart though. I do like lifesteal. You will reach max level at some point. I know my friend, the friend that I mentioned earlier that started recently, I think she's like 20 something now. But you will get there eventually. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of dialogue everywhere. Okay. Let's go left to right. The Bloodlucksite thief has been exposed. Looks like we finally get our pay. What? The Bloodlucksites still haven't been found? The whole city is plastered with these rosters. Can't scrape them all off and can't sweep them away. What does the Office of Trade do? Is their director a big deal? Handles trade, of course. How else would you channel benefits? How else would you channel benefits to the Union? I used to hear about fires in the Office of Trade warehouses all the time. Why do you think? Found Kota a part-time gig at the grocery store. Now Emi won't need to steal goat milk anymore. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm glad for him. And I'm glad for her as well. Good riddance. The roster killer did a great job. Yeah, without the roster killer, how would... punish these corrupt nobles? Can't count on the other nobles after all. Today's issue of Waverend Times was snapped up in record time. It seems the public has long held a grudge against the nobles for their misdeeds. Key clues collected, going to do so. Okay, so I haven't done the clue board yet. The crimes of the deceased seem to be related to the Bloodlucksite we've been investigating. By shoving Lucksites into the victim's mouth, the killer must be trying to make a point about their motive. If we connect the murderer's motive with the Lucksites found in the victim's mouth, seems the clues are enough for a deduction. The anonymous killer who murdered Commissioner of Office of Trade Mathis published their motive for the murder through the Waverend Times to eliminate the enemies of Iria who smuggled Bloodlucksite and delivered profits to the Union. Luxite stuffed in the victim's mouth. That's weirdly ritualistic. It must have some significance. What else could be closer to the motive for murder than blood luxite? Hmm? Nope, not that. Killer's motive involves... I think I'm missing the point of what they're trying to get me to deduce. Cole, Agatha, and Kavari are my main damage dealers, with Nono, Will, and Raya as extras. Then I have Xavier and Green Archer Guy. Fakel? You get for free as just extra legendaries in case there's an event. That only lets you use a character once or something. Cole, Agatha, Kavari. Yeah, they are pretty good damage dealers. Do you have very many support characters? I guess Nono Will kind of is. Have you ever played Wizardry Variants Daphne? Oh, I haven't. I haven't heard of it before. What's that one? I'll have to look that up later, but what's it about? The killer's motive involves the victim smuggling blood luxite. So luxites in the victim's mouth aren't just common red ones by coincidence? Are they trying to deduce these? Oh yeah, they are. The luxite in the... Ah! That top one about the doctor's went away. Yes, it mocks the victim for his greed while revealing the murderer's motive. Wait, so the luxite on Kota's amulet could very well be a blood luxite? They do look quite similar. It seems we've made a significant breakthrough in reasoning. My apologies, I shouldn't have assumed the amulet was made of ordinary luxite. It's normal not to recognize something seen only in pictures. Layla hasn't seen blood luxites either. Stop blaming yourself. I'll head to the evidence section now. Wait until the results. The deceased in the roster case, Mathis, the Commissioner of Office of Trade, had a luxite stuffed into his mouth. Safia and Raya combined the roster killer's motive for the murder and speculated that this luxite is very likely blood luxite, and the killer may use this as their mark for a series of crimes. Okay, they're saying to go outside and explore. Something's happening in the security bureau. Oh! The missing children cases were handled well, but next. The challenges you will face are beyond ordinary crimes. Be prepared. The conspiracy behind the roster won't be simple. The Union responded immediately to the allegations of the roster killer in the papers. How did they respond? They denied everything and even demanded that area compensate for the same amount of blood luxites. Blood luxite is named for its color and risky collecting. The blood is also the blood and tears of countless Arians. So remember, no matter what, you must find out the whereabouts of the blood luxites. Oh, we got another spear. I can upgrade your weapon. You no longer need to have a silver weapon. When actively attacking enemies with 3 or more debuffs, physical attack increases by 15%. It's a dungeon crawler style turn-based with a bit of gacha in it. 5% legend. Oh, that's a pretty high legendary rate. Or maybe I'm just used to ones where like the highest rating is like usually tends to be like 1% or something. But 5% is pretty good. Hi, Bang! Also, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ruia? At least that's how I've always heard it. It might be, I will try to correct it. I've been paying attention to... I've been trying to pay attention to Safia's and I forget about Ruia's. Okay. Wait, was I supposed to hit off duty? I mean, it gave me the button to hit off duty, so I guess it kind of makes sense that there was hopefully nothing that I was missing in there. Oh, there were sellers. I forgot. There were people selling stuff. And I forgot to check back. Darn it. Oh, who are you? Interested in a newspaper? There's big news. Mathis, the trade director, died tragically at his banquet. The roster killer strikes again. I've read it. Well, you're well informed. Next time I'll try to run into you sooner. Did you see the anonymous letter on the front page? Everyone is talking about it. The roster killer has been a hero to many. Seems like today's papers will sell out fast. Okay, let's go to the map. Is there anyone else that wants to talk to us? No? Okay. I guess it shall be lights out then.
民のために悪を打つヒーローってよく物語に出てくるけどさ、まさか実在したなんてな。
殺人犯は人々のために悪をくじいたって、あなたはそう思うの？
そりゃそうさ。木箱に死体を入れて口には硝石を詰めてさ。いやー、かっこいいじゃないか。そうは思わないのか？
うん。あれだけ派手な犯罪なのに痕跡一つ残っていない。
まあなあ、死体についた刃の傷は正確に急所一突きだったし、
明らかに周到に計画されたプロによる犯行よ。
いずれにしても犯人は犯人だ。捕まえることに変わりはないさ。ああ、もう寝よう。おやすみ。
おやすみ。犯人の目的は一体何なの
？Oh! The mobile squad strives to maintain stability in Wavefront City, but the sudden emergence of Roster Killer causes the mysteries at hand to snowball, becoming increasingly complex and entangled. Oh, we finished the chapter! Oh. The story continues. Do you want to go back to Elysium and rest for a while, or start the next chapter immediately? I will start the next chapter, but I'm going to be right back. You feel like you've missed a lot? Well, I started the stream like about an hour and a half ago, so I think you missed about that much of story, I think. But yeah, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. How many chapters are in the Night Crimson story? That was a pretty long chapter 1. You fell asleep and then forgot which day it was. Oh, it's okay. I thought you were doing pickleball or something, to be honest. It is still Saturday, yes. Chapter 1 isn't really that long, but you were streaming and reading all the text, so... Okay, so that means that there's quite a few there's more than... There's probably more than 2 chapters left, and they're longer than this one. Keep thinking it's Sunday. Feels like Sunday. Does it feel like Sunday? It was kind of nice because I actually got to sleep in today. Like, I feel like for the past few weekends on Saturdays, I've had to wake up earlier for one reason or another. So, I didn't have a meeting today until like 1 or so, so I was able to sleep in for a while, and that was nice. You always skip text and story? I feel like I can understand that. I think it's harder for me because I enjoy the story part of games, so I usually like to read the dialogue unless it's like super repetitive, like daily commissions in Genshin or something. Like the story is kind of just repeated over and over again, so you kind of already know what's going to happen. But if it's new dialogue, then it's like, oh, what changed this time? Or, oh, what about this new character that we can learn about? Oh, hi Mel! Took you 15 minutes or something? That's impressive. Is that including all of the... Wait, it did take you 15 minutes for chapter 1 or 15 minutes for the entire Night Crimson story? For chapter 1, not the entire thing. Okay, okay. Wait, so, but it took you 15 minutes including all of the battles and stuff too? That's impressive. It takes me a while to look at the battle plan and be like, how do you do this again? I mean, truthfully, most of the daily stuff that we do, I usually just run it on auto, so I don't usually do much strategy with those on a day-to-day basis. Thinking of strategy, I still need to play in that Pawmot event in Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think I played a couple of battles, but I wanted to look up what kind of decks would be good for it. Yeah, skipping text and story would do it, but the story is really good. Yeah, Dino's been telling me about how good this story is, so I've been meaning to play it, but yeah, haven't found the time, so I thought I'd stream it since I had the time to do it, and I was looking for something to stream. Just spend like 2 seconds looking at the map and enemy placement, then just put down who I think will kill the most people without dying in whatever spot. Fair. That is one strategy to go with too, for sure. Okay, let us continue then. Starting a new... Yep, my keys usually expire anyway. Oh. It's been a few days. Sapia, the closing notice... Oh, no, you're still on auto. You're still on auto. What did I miss? The closing notice from the chief has arrived. Huh? Is it the closure notice for the missing children's case? No, look at this. Director Freach? Snodus? Members of the Mobile Squad, this is to announce that the Bloodluck-site theft case has been closed, with the criminal being Mathis, the trade director. From now on, the Mobile Squad's primary responsibility will shift to fully investigating the roster murder case. The perpetrator of these murders is extremely brazen and has caused severe public outcry both within and outside of Waverland City. The Mobile Squad must conduct a thorough investigation. But we still haven't found the Bloodluck sites yet? And... Layla's reply. Director, the stolen goods are still missing. Closing the case hastily based on an anonymous letter may not be appropriate. It takes forever to get to the bottom of the stolen goods. The roster case is the top priority for the Security Bureau. The Mobile Squad has shown a continuous lack of prioritization and lost sight of the big picture, a mistake that must not be repeated. Excuse you! Excuse you, sir! I'm assuming you're a sir. Them. Excuse you, person. I'd like you to do some investigation. Excuse lack of pride. Our chief wants to hastily close the Bloodluck-site case and blame a dead man for it. A good indicator that the Office of Trade probably isn't the only one involved. The case might take down half the corrupt Aryan nobles. The chief's obstruction suggests its importance. But why was he pushing us to solve the Bloodluck-site case before? Because he thought we wouldn't solve it, and the Bureau needed someone to blame for the failed investigation. And now the Trade Director takes the blame? Yes, it will be tough for you. Keep investigating the roster case while finding the missing Bloodluck sites. Okay, we do dual duty. Let's go, partner. Captain was right. The Bloodluck site case can't end like this. I'll push the evidence section for Lucksite comparison results. Alright, let's split up. I'll investigate the roster case clues. Hi, Niboshi-sensei! Ohayo gozaimasu! The evidence section stalls and avoids checking the evidence, hiding behind the rules that are selectively enforced. No wonder the killer finds us useless. How are we supposed to keep up? There's an important battle detected. A hoarded mess. Sorry, people are still. I've been trying to trace the story. The dialogue goes too fast. Alas, the boss hasn't eaten properly for days now. It's so worrying. Boss, why are you not eating? Boss? Any characters within one tile of the reporter. Reporter reaches the evacuation port or any civilian takes damage. Safia decides to visit the office of Waverland Times, the newspaper that published the roster killer's announcement, hoping to uncover more clues related to the roster case. Okay, so civilians can't take damage. I feel like you are all civilians. Who is the reporter? Who is the reporter? Call and who has better movement? I can't tell. surprised you're an option considering I thought we were splitting up. Ah yes, killing the boss of a goofy and annoying quest thing in 2 rounds. Got 25 gold star things for that. Nice. Okay, let's start. Any character is within 1 tile of the reporter. What, you want to read the letter the killer sent to us? This is a search warrant. Please cooperate with us. No way, I can't give you that letter. Then we can only suspect that your agency has connections with the roster killer. No, this is slander. Help! The security bureau is here to silence the newspaper. They want to take away our freedom of speech. Oh no, we can't let them do that. The Waveland Times speaks for poor citizens like us. We have to stop them. Oh no. We don't have a choice. Push through the civilians and catch the reporter. Remember not to harm any of them. We must stop the reporter before he gets to the market. And how do you suggest we do that? What is this? Please use the skill. Can I get some more info? What is the skill? What is the skill? What do you do? 5 legendary turrets and 2 legendary. Ooh, nice. Is it time to kill more civilians? No, no, no civilians. No civilians are getting harmed in this operation. No, none of them are getting hurt. No genocide. Oh my gosh. Okay, definitely not that. Nope. Okay. Confirm. But what do you do? What do you do? I think... Was I